Hello and welcome to another video. We're finally in the new Aston Martin, the GT4 Vantage. Really been looking forward to getting an Aston Martin in here. This is my first drive in it, or first race, and we're just about to go green. Hopefully it will go well. It's an unofficial race because it's week 13, but
Go, go, go! All right,
I'm
Matthias,
really happy we have an Aston Martin in here now.
minutes.
That's more mutton. And it sounds like a beast from the outside. I forgot to do something. Forgot to turn my brake bars back. I did a couple of laps of training. Oh, can we get past? Even though this week it won't matter for anything, a safety rating or iRating, but good way to like learn the new car, or one of the new cars. We also have the
Good start, mate.
the Brazilian stock cars. Looks like a lot of fun, but I'm a bit hesitant, but might either go for it in the season. Oh, really stopped. They look fun. I've been watching some streams and some other videos about them, but this just feels more right for me. And I really enjoyed the training I did here. It's a really fun car. Feels a lot more responsive, even for a GT4, than the BMW, but that's my only point of reference. I've just been using the sprint setup to learn the car. Apparently it is one of the ways that iRacing expects you to like learn if you don't use the baseline one. Or at least for the GT3s, because they have done a lot of new changes to the GT3s.
Car right. Clear right.
But they specifically said that you should go for
Left side.
the sprint setups
Still there. Still
when you
there.
have to practice.
Still there. Clear left.
That's a big off.
You need to slow down a bit if you don't want a penalty.
Go just a bit down.
Sixth place. You'll need to give back the time gained.
And there we have it. But there is a lot of of the new Aston Martin in here, but a few Porsches and a single BMW and a McLaren that we just overtook. And it seems to be quite even. It feels really, really good to drive this. And it doesn't feel like it's too overpowered or anything. I remind it is just a 15-minute race, and it is unofficial, so people will probably just like drive with their completely insane hat on. I even feel like I can beat somewhat with the quick guys here in this car on this track, because Spa is not one track I'm good at. But I feel like I can do decent enough laps here in this car. It just kind of fits the way I drive, I suppose. Oh, that's one off. But there's been a lot of changes and a couple of new tracks, one for oval and one for the roadside this time around for season 2 of 22, and a hell of a lot of cars for road. A new Hyundai, this Aston Martin, the two supercars, or Brazilian stock cars they're called. The Toyota and the Chevrolet. So, and an IR4. I believe they call it like a F4 equivalent. Don't quote me on
Okay,
that.
Matthias, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. The leader has just done a 229.7.
Because when they call it like the IR, like the one they designed themselves,
Stuff,
it
mate,
might
this
be
is
the
fucking excellent.
might be the
E5.
same. When they have designed themselves. To be fair, I haven't really looked into it, because the car doesn't really interest me. But this one did, and I really hope we get a GT3 version of it at some point. That would be really killer. But we'll see. I'm really happy that we just got this one, because more cars into the GT4 might bring more people in, more diversity for the cars. Even though I haven't really
You're
been
reeling
driving
Barrow in. The gap is 1.4 seconds.
the Michelin series, but now there comes a new series for fixed GT4s, because the BMW 12.0 series is going away. Where this and of course all of the other GT4s will drive with a fixed setup, which is really nice. Man, this feels so good to drive. Hopefully the dominance of the Porsche is going away now, and will be more equal between the cars. We'll see once we get into like people making setups and everything. And this car from the outside sounds absolutely deadly. It might be, it is at least one of the best sounding cars on the service now.
Pay attention to track limits, please, Matthias. We're halfway home. We're okay on fuel. The leader has just done a 229.6. That's a new fastest lap for right side.
It was kind of slow out of there.
Hold your line. He's still there. He's still there. He's still there. Clear right. Good work, mate. Keep going.
Felt really good. Felt really good. Like it just hangs on. Like I'm probably not good enough to like push the car. Whoop. But it just feels so steady. Like
Dinner.
Is now in the lead. Car left. Still there. Still clear left.
myself a
Car
bit there.
right. Clear right.
I completely missed my braking marker. Still managed to get the car stopped though, without crashing, but good driving on Carlos. Because he recognized it. Oh, and they crashed.
There's an incident in turn 11. It looks like it's Barrow and Elias.
Man, I hope this car will be like good enough in the new series, so you don't just, if you pick it, you will just be left behind. But if this is an indicator, then it won't be. Then it
Gap
hopefully
two.
will be
Davis.
kind of balanced.
Head is now
So
9.5.
it's always like a coin
Incident
toss
in Huon. It looks like
for the
Barrow.
for the fixed series before we are there. We'll probably do the sprint setup, so this car will surely be fine. Not like we're pulling like really hard away from the TCRs though. Like still within 30 seconds.
Okay, Matthias. 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes left.
Whoa. Took that way too slow.
P4. That's the fastest lap. Your lap time was 2:31.1.
That's not the fastest I've been in this car, Jim. That's a lie. Really hope for the GT4 series to have a lot of people driving it, because this, when I had someone to drive with, was fun. Just like the Formula V is really fun because it's not all about the speed. It's also about your positioning and how you battle. So it's not just sheer brunt force to clear the way. Oh, that's a bit high up there on the curve.
The gap to
Angle gear.
ahead is increasing. It's now 10 seconds.
Did you expect anything else?
Okay, Matthias, you've got half your fuel left.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna bother with the fuel. Not for an official race, to be fair. The stock cars, I don't know what it's called. The Brazilian stock car. I believe that is the name actually. Does really look like fun, and I will gauge.
There's an incident in Puon. You think it might be scrubbing it?
I'll gauge the series when we are in the official races. Because I have just a tiny feeling like it will be a bit like the V8 supercars, having primarily the origins of the country drive them. So Aussies for the V8 supercars. I might be wrong, I just don't check them, but that's what I see when
That's the
I
fastest
look.
lap of the race.
Not
Your lap time was
very
at
many people driving
2:30.4.
the supercars unless you are driving on Australian times. I feel the same will happen for the Brazilian supercars, stock cars.
2 minutes to go. 2 minutes.
So I'm still apparently nearly 1 second off. Just by the guys driving here. I know there's a lot of places where I can improve on this track. And of course, driving a completely new car. I saw one of the guys in front was a BMW and some Porsches. So if they've been driving those a lot and they know the cars better, that does have a lot to say. But I'm sure I'll be quicker in this car at some point. I feel like it's a very good new car to pick. I don't know if the GT4 series will be a E-Class. If it will be, it could be a good one to pick for anyone coming up from rookie. Going into that and then into the Michelin Pilot Sport. Because then you also have a car for some special events actually all special events with IMSA, is it? No. If you have an IMSA, yeah. I'm sure it will be a good choice. Or just still pick the Ferrari and do what everybody else does. I tend just to be like a hot lapper series. But there it is. The new Aston Martin Vantage GT4.
Source. Looks like it's
Really awesome car.
Angle gear.
P4.
I would
okay, that's the finish.
recommend
Well
it
done,
at any
mate.
time for anyone. And hopefully the races in the new official series, when we roll around to that next week, will be something worth driving. And I hope you enjoyed this little preview and this little roll around in the GT4 Aston Martin. And I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.